everyone, TPS Miner here. Welcome back to the TPS Miner channel. So for those of us that are mining Ethereum, you know we've anxiously been awaiting the difficulty bomb delay that we've been hearing about for the last several weeks. And the good news is that is about to happen. So what I'd like to do in this video, I want to talk a little bit about the EIP for delaying the difficulty bomb. And then I'm going to show you some calculations that I've done to predict exactly when I think it's going to happen and what the impact to us as miners will be. So let's jump in. EIP-5133 is for delaying difficulty bomb to mid-September 2022. And you can see this EIP is in the last call for the review stage, and the authors wish to finalize the EIP and appreciate feedback. So this is the last stage before the EIP gets implemented. So the impact here delays the difficulty bomb by a further 700,000 blocks to the middle of September of 2022. And let's scroll down a little bit and look at the motivation. So the motivation is to avoid network degradation due to a premature activation of the difficulty bomb. Well, right now the difficulty bomb has started to go off, and as a result we've seen block times increase from about 13 seconds, which is the target block time, up to currently just shy or right about 16 seconds per block. So this network degradation is currently starting to happen. And the developers are saying, let's push this difficulty bomb out to mid-September. Let's relieve some of that pressure. Let's relieve the degradation that we're currently seeing in hopes of having the merge completed by the time that we start seeing the effects of the difficulty bomb once it starts again in mid-September. So if we scroll down a little bit more, they talk a bit more about this. The precise increases in block times are very difficult to predict, especially after the bomb is noticeable, which, as we mentioned, currently it is. However, based on past manifestations of the bomb, we can anticipate 0.1 second delays by mid-September and 0.6 to 1.2 second delays by early October. So what they're suggesting here is by mid-October, they're projecting that the block time will be about 14.2 seconds, which is still much lower than the 16 seconds we're currently seeing. So again, this certainly buys them some time easily through October before we would get back to a point where we're at currently. Okay, so let's take a look quickly at the block times. And I'm just looking at a 3-month chart. You can see here back in March into April, we were around 13 and a half seconds. And then you start seeing these increases in block times to where we're currently at around 16, 15 and a half, 16. And you can start to see this exponential increase in block time starting to form. So there are some steps. These occur in segments, but essentially it will form an exponential increase in block times. Okay, so the next thing I found that I thought was very interesting, EIP-5133 delaying difficulty bomb to mid-September. This is a forum where Tim Biko recently posted, so 23 hours ago on the 27th of June, he posted a Google Sheet that he had used to guesstimate the block number for the fork happening. And again, the fork is just the terminology used for implementation of the difficulty bomb delay. And I went ahead and I downloaded that Google Sheet and I got the information that I was really looking for. So the desired upgrade date is June 29th, and the proposed block height is 15,050,000. So I'm not going to talk too much about the calculations that were done by Tim, but it's basically what he used to get to the target of 15,050,000 for the proposed Gray Glacier block height. And the Gray Glacier is the fork that will be implemented to delay the difficulty bomb. And you can see if you look back to the block times, you know, the block bomb periods are set up that, you know, we had a block period for a difficulty bomb increase on the 20th, and that coincides with what we saw here is this large jump between the 20th and the 21st. So again, it is behaving as expected, but if we take the information contained in this spreadsheet and the target block for the bomb delay of 15,050,000 and plug in some of my own numbers. So I'm looking at the current block, and let's go ahead over to Etherscan and grab the most recent block number. 15,040,780. So let's update this to 780. And you can see that we've 9,220 blocks until the bomb delay. At 0.262 minutes per block, that gives us a hard fork time of June 30th, 2022 at 2:42 a.m. Pacific time. So basically, what my projection is, given the current block number, the target block for the bomb delay, and the current average block time, I'm predicting that the hard fork will occur, or the difficulty bomb delay will occur, on the 30th of June at 2:42 a.m. Pacific time. Okay, so let's take a look at what the impact of that should be. So our current block time, I'm saying, is 15.7 seconds, and that's based on yesterday's average block time. The target block time should be 13 seconds. So once we see the difficulty bomb delay happen, we should see a block time reduction of 2.7 seconds. That is a significant block time reduction, and you can see the impact in the number of blocks mined per day. So before the bomb delay, we're mining 5,503 blocks per day. After the difficulty bomb is delayed, we should be seeing 6,646 blocks per day, or an increase of 1,143 blocks per day. That is an increase of 21%. So what does this mean for miners? If we're seeing a 21% increase in the number of blocks mined per day, in theory, we should also see a 21% increase in our mining yield. Now, in reality, it's going to be something less than that. We've seen a lot of miners drop off the network recently. The network hash rate has decreased significantly. With this change, I expect to see some of those miners rejoin the network. So we're going to see that network hash rate increase again. And so your actual yield is going to be something less than this 20%, but I am confident that it's going to be significantly higher than what we're seeing today. So at the end of the day, this is going to be a significant improvement for miners, and certainly something that I'm looking forward to. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit the notification bell to be notified of future content. Again, I thank you for watching this. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you again real soon.